Okay, so this will be the last one in my little series, I suppose, on compass bearings. And this is what happens if we're actually required to find an angle in this particular case. So I'm going to make up another story, and you can write it down. You can pause the video at any time if you need to. So Maggie gets up and she walks 5 kilometres east towards KFC. So 5 kilometres towards the east. And of course, if we need it, we can put a little compass rose up here, north, east, south, and west. And then she's going to walk 3 kilometres towards a southern direction to end up sitting at KFC. So this is where she started. We're going to put start. And then this is where she finished. So we're just going to put fin, because it's short for finish. Now, where's our right angle? Well, we can see our corner here, so there's our right angle. And how are we going to complete our triangle? Well, we're going to complete it by drawing our line through here, and now we have a perfectly beautiful right angle triangle. Now, if we're asked what is the bearing from when she finished to where she started, then we're looking for this angle. If we're asking what's the bearing from where she started to where she finished, then we'll be looking for this angle in here. Now I'm going to do the finish to start, so that means that I'm looking for this particular angle. I'm going to give it its little sign theta there. So first thing is, everything in trigonometry, we need to identify our sides. So across here is our hypotenuse, opposite that is our opposite side, and of course we have our adjacent here. Nice way in which to remember our different things. So what have we got? Well, we've got a 5 on O and a 3 on A. So that means we're going to be using O over A. And looking at your booklet, you can of course see that means that this is going to be a tan question. So let's fill in what we know. Well, we don't know the angle, so we're going to have to use this. Our opposite side is 5, and our adjacent side, of course, is 3. So if I'm trying to find an angle, then I need to use the second function button. If you have a look at my borrowed calculator here, I'm talking about this button here, second function. And we put in a -1, because if I go second function tan, that's what comes up on the calculator, tan -1. Don't forget we need our brackets, and then 5 divided by 3. Okay, so we put our brackets in, 5 divided by 3, we close our bracket, we press our equals button, and we get this. But this is a decimal. We don't want a decimal, so we need to press this button, and degrees, minutes, seconds button, second function, degrees, minutes, seconds, and it adjusts it to 59 degrees and 2 minutes. And we're not going to worry about the seconds because it's a very small measurement, and we're not going to probably need to be that accurate in Maggie's trip to KFC. I'm pretty sure she can find the door. So if we look at this, this is also wrong because this is not a compass bearing. So how are we going to do a compass bearing? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little compass rose here. I'm going to say north, east, south, and west. Now we can see that Maggie is traveling in north and west. That's her bearing to get back to where she started. So we would of course put north first, so it would be north. Our angle goes in the middle, 59 degrees and 2 minutes, and of course it's towards the west. So Maggie, if she wanted to get home and go in a straight line, or as the crow flies, it's an old term, she would need to travel at a bearing of north, 59 degrees, 2 minutes to the west. So that's the last in the compass bearings. The last 2 questions that I've done, of course, have been at standard. This is a different question, remember, if we're looking from there. So the number one thing I would say is read the question. Okay, so good luck. Hope everything goes well on both your tests and your exam. I'll see you later.